Okay, I'm going to carry on this channel, and I hope you'll migrate over. I'm really sorry about that. I don't know what's happening. We have switch to UK summertime. I'll be live on the OBOD Facebook page, exploring with you. Hello. So we're back. I'm so sorry about that. You know, we have the most expensive British Telecom broadband here, but it's just hopeless. I'll go and thump somebody tomorrow from British Telecom. I don't know why it does this. It's great to see that you're here, Francesca. I'm here, but where are you? I'm here too now. So yes. Where was I? So I was talking about sleep. I'm so sorry about that. I'm talking about sleep. I thought, how would it be if I took what neuroscience and psychology and sleep science have to say, all their techniques, their ideas, their insight, their science, and then also turned to spiritual tradition and the perennial wisdom tradition. Can they help us too? And pretty quickly, I discovered that they can. Particularly the Dharmic traditions, particularly yoga. Yoga has breathing techniques and a technique called Yoga Nidra, which is really effective. So I took a training. I trained as a Yoga Nidra teacher. I studied it, and I studied the psychology as well. And I also found that combining those two streams with sophrology, which is a system developed by a neuropsychiatrist, which works with the mind-body connection, I found that too was really effective, particularly effective for reprogramming the nervous system. So what I did is I spent a lot of time working out a sequence of routines, exercises that you could do using all these things in combination, synergistically, to help with insomnia. And we were talking at the beginning, do you remember I talked about the power of the group? Well, I asked people on Facebook, how many of you have problems with insomnia? And would you like to join a little group to explore ways of working to alleviate this? And within 24 hours, 140 people had joined the group. So I closed the group then, and some of you may have been in it. I can see Jules' cousins there. I had no sleep pattern at all, but your sleep course completely turned this round. The breathing technique is so helpful. That's lovely. So that's great, Jules. Thank you. So with that group of people, we traveled on a journey together over 2 months, and I tried out all different sorts of techniques with this group and honed things and refined things, and then put it together into a sequence of seven steps to help you sleep better. And if you have a look at the website that I've created for it, you'll see that lots and lots of people have found it, all over the world have found it hugely helpful. And what I thought I would do is share with you one of the exercises, because they're very similar to meditation. When you meditate, some of you may find this. You may find that sleep actually gets in the way of your meditation. There are plenty of people who say, well, I find it difficult to meditate because I just fall asleep. Well, there's a secret in there. There's a clue. If meditation can help you fall asleep, how can we use that in a good way? Pete Rodder, I enjoyed being part of that group immensely. That's fantastic. Another insomniac from Portugal via Germany. Hello, Fabio. Great. It's a big club, the Insomniacs Club. And we have a private Facebook group as well, where we can interact and share things as well, which goes with the course, which is great fun too. So that the website details Eva Haddad is saying it's the sleepclinic.org .uk, but I'll give you the link in a minute. What I wanted to do is share with you an exercise, which we'll do as a meditation, and see how you go with it. And I hope you don't go completely asleep. I hope what it does is it makes you comfortably drowsy. And then you can see how an exercise like this, if you just continued with it, if you happened to be snuggled up in bed and were comfortable, and you had this playing on a speaker beside, it would send you off. But hopefully you won't slump over your computer now. So it's a very, very, very simple exercise that you may even recognize. You might have done it already. Here we go. Let's do what we usually do, which is to just get settled and imagine that we're in the sacred grove. And if you like to imagine you're with lots of people, then this could be like a giant sleepover with all your friends from all over the world in this very cozy, comfortable sacred grove. If you don't like the idea of other people being around, then it's your grove all by yourself, and you're just snuggled under the stars and with the trees around you. And it's warm, and the earth is there beneath you, and you just let all your worries and anxieties just fall away, and all your tensions. As you breathe in and you breathe out, just allowing yourself to slow down to the healing rhythm of the earth. You sense the trees around you, their protection and their power. And you sense the sky above you, its vitality. The clean air, breathing it in, breathing in the air, breathing in the energy of the air. And the energy of the air meets the energy of the earth within the center of your being. And just move your awareness now to your body, and move your awareness particularly to the sole of your right foot. And just imagine all your awareness is in the sole of your right foot, and you don't have to force this awareness, just allow it to be there. Just as much as it can, you're aware of your right foot, and your awareness moves up to the top of the foot, the ankle, the lower leg, the lower right leg, the knee, the right calf, just up to the hip, and just sense all your awareness now located in the right leg. Just all the way up the right leg. Just be aware of the right leg. Get a sense of the size, the space it occupies, the temperature, and the weight of your right leg. It might feel light, it might feel heavy, you might not be able to sense any weight. Just whatever weight you feel. Move your awareness to your left leg. Sense the sole of your left foot, the upper part of the foot, the lower left leg, left knee, the left thigh, up to the hip. Now sense the whole of the left leg, all of the left leg. Get a sense of the space it occupies, a sense of size that you might feel. Any sense of temperature. And then weight. How heavy does your left leg feel? See if you can sense its weight. And then move to your right palm. Sense your right palm, fingers and thumb, back of the hand, the wrist, the lower arm, the upper arm up to the shoulder. Sense the whole of the right arm now. Get a feeling for the space it occupies, the size, any temperature, and the sense of weight. Does it feel heavy or light? Move your awareness to your left palm, fingers and thumb, the back of the hand, the wrist, the lower arm, the upper arm up to the shoulder. Now sense all of the left arm. Get a sense of the space it occupies, the temperature, and the weight, how heavy or light your left arm feels. Move your awareness to the top of your head, and let your awareness travel down over your brow, your eyes, all the muscles around your eyes, your cheeks and nose, back of the head, your ears, mouth and jaw, chin, your neck and throat, your chest, upper back, middle back, stomach, down to your pelvis, lower stomach, pelvis, lower back. And just become aware of your whole body now. Get a sense of the space it occupies, a sense of its temperature, and the weight of your body. And then just breathe in and breathe out gently, just resting in an awareness of your body, relaxed and seated here. And then gradually allow your awareness to change to being aware of being seated in the grove, your companions around you. And you know that this relaxed state that you're feeling, you could choose to deepen, and tonight maybe when you go to bed, you can just run through this exercise, just moving your awareness up one leg and then another, up one arm and then another, and then down from the top of your head, down to the base of the spine, until you're aware of the whole body. And you know that when you're lying in bed, you can allow yourself to just drift into a delicious sleep. But for now, you just allow your awareness of the sacred grove around you to fade gently as you become aware of being seated here in front of your computer or your laptop or your tablet or phone. Slowly returning to the here and now, being fully present. And and I hope you were able to experience that, despite the fact that we got interrupted a bit in the course of our transmission. And Karen, I know you're doing the sleep program, and you've said you'd never thought of inviting others. Yes, it's different doing it in this kind of setting, you know, for somebody mentioned that she'd never been in one of these sessions before. It must seem kind of strange, particularly if you come in late into one of these sessions. But you can watch the beginning. Unfortunately, the beginning of this is on another. You'll see there are 2 videos because we got interrupted with the broadband. Keith Ferguson says, I think I fell asleep again. Great. Chris Parker, so peaceful. So that just gives you an idea. This little taste of these things. So what I did is I made 16 recordings, and 16 recordings because different people will respond to different techniques. And the idea behind the program that I developed was that you might be the sort of person who likes to have music in the background, soft, soothing music in the background. So the recordings, some of the recordings have music, but you might be somebody who doesn't like music. And so the recordings without music as well. There are different techniques. Isalinda almost fell asleep. That's great. I'm so glad you liked it. So what I've done is, knowing that this is a problem that affects so many people. This is why I became interested in it, and because I wanted to help myself as well. You know, to be honest. And now I don't suffer from sleep problems because I use the techniques that are given in this course. But I'd love you to try it. Does cost a little bit of money. It's not expensive, but I mean, I've put so much work into this, you know, in the last couple of years, but it's not expensive. And I've also done a sort of special offer for you. I thought we've been doing, as Pat was saying, we've been meeting together, some of us for 6 months now, in this weekly session. So if you go into the course and you type in TEA, it will give you 20% off. And I would love, and also, you know, if you don't like it, you can just click a button and get all your money back. I mean, it's about £50, I think, something like that. So it really, I really have done it because I want to help people. And if it doesn't work for you, just try it out, give it a go. And if it doesn't work, just hit the button and get a refund from it. And if it does work, I'd love it if you go onto the front page of the website, you'll see out of those, you know, Facebook group that tried it initially, from some of the feedback, I couldn't put it all on because there was so much, but you'll see there's quite a lot of feedback from people who have taken the course all over the world. So do have a look at it. It's let me type, like, I can't even remember the web address. Let me just quickly have it's the sleepclinic.org.uk. So here we go. I shall write it in the comment box there. The sleepclinic.org.uk. And yes, and now the delicious but sometimes elusive world of sleep. Do join me. It'd be lovely to have you in the conversation. Sorry, I've clicked the wrong button. It's the sleepclinic.org.uk. The sleepclinic.org.uk. If you go there, you'll see there's a little film of me introducing it. Then you'll see there are comments from people who've tried the program, and then there's an order button, and then at some point it comes up with a coupon code, and just type in TEA, and that gives you access to a private Facebook group where you can ask any questions. So if you want to ask me anything, go ahead. and just try it out. They're downloadable. So the idea is you've got these 16 audios. You can download them onto your phone or your iPad or your system, and try it out and see what happens. I'd love to hear from you as well. See what you do, but maybe I'll see you in the Facebook group, the Sleep Clinic Facebook group, and see you again next week on Monday. And lots of love, and have a fantastic week, peaceful week where you sleep deeply and wonderfully. Okay, thanks. Bye.